Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Beauty Over 70 with Lee. And yes, I'm doing some spring gardening today. As you know, I have eye issues, and I have some really bad eye issues right now, and I'm doing drops, and I'm not going to be able to do any filming as far as beauty for probably another week. So I'm getting some work done, working in my condominium garden. This is a second property that I own, and it just feels so good to get in the dirt. It's a beautiful day, and to get my hands in the dirt for the first time in the spring. And um, I did some fertilizing and some weeding, just some replacing plants that I lost from last year. It's quite windy today, so I haven't did weeds yet, but I've got some hanging baskets and my little Japanese maple. I lost one right there to the right of that small one a couple of years ago, so it had to be come down. And there's my petunia baskets. Gosh, they're so easy just to hang on those shepherd's hooks, ladies. And as you can see, I do a lot of container gardening. The garden is kind of looking pitiful right now, so I'm trying to give it a little TLC. That's my purple verbena. And I did plant these. I have the afternoon sun here at this property, so I have to select plants that will take the hot southern sun. and, and that's quite a problem. And these babies right here will, and that red and yellow I think is so pretty up against the red brick. It's just a little patio garden there. There's a couple little chairs, um, and my wind chime, and I have the woodweed that's coming back. And I did plant a couple of Mexican heather, I believe is what that is, the tiny little blooms, and they're so sweet, I think. And there's my little squirrel sitting there. And I do have a mandevilla in that pot, and it goes up the little trellis, which is quite nice. The hummingbirds seem to love that. Haven't seen any hummingbirds yet, but it's quite early. And there's my Rosa Sharon. Just missed it there. That is actually a moonflower. It's coming back from last year, so I hope it makes it. There's my Rose of Sharon. It has gorgeous, gorgeous, kind of pinkish salmon color blooms on it. And I really need, there is my calla lilies. They were gorgeous last year, just gorgeous. And as you can see there, my shadow of my filming this with my phone. Um, the calla lilies are yellow. They were just gorgeous last year, absolutely gorgeous. And I haven't even attempted to clean up my bird bath yet. I need to scrub that up good and fill it up with water for the birds to enjoy. Um, and I'm hoping this verbena will come back. It seems to be um, getting a start. I'm not quite sure. And I had lost a rose bush there, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put there. These are orange and white lilies in that barrel, and the other lilies that you see there are church glove lilies, and they're yellow and white, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. Um, and those are orange and white that's in that barrel, and they're quite pretty. And I got my little spinner. I love that. And there's another um, petunia basket over there. And here is my hosta. Oh, there's some calla lilies in that pot. I forgot about those. Those are the same colors that I have in the garden. And oh my gosh, they get 3 foot tall. They're just beautiful. My hostas are doing quite well. And I see one is starting to bloom under there. But they get the shade from my Japanese maple. And just look at that Japanese maple. I planted that. I think the main root of that was probably like a celery stick when I set it out years ago. And the colors on that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the wind. Like I said, it's quite windy today, but I just enjoy the Japanese maple and I keep it shaped adequately. Like I said, we don't live at this property. It's just a couple of miles from where we do live, but I've owned it for several years, and it's a beautiful condominium, and it just feels so good to get out in the first of the spring season to do some gardening and going to get really warm today. I think we're going to be temps in the high 80s, so I wanted to get out early this morning. I've already done everything except spray for my weeds around the rocks, and I need to do that. Get that done while it's hot with some pesticide to take care of the grass on the rocks. And again, that's just a little sitting area, and I need to wash windows yet. Um, I need to replace the cushions in that chair. When I'm looking at this video editing, I'm seeing all kinds of things. Just making work for myself here. um, um, I hope I hope the little Japanese maple makes it. I think the frost is kind of nipped on it. I do have a robin that is building in my Japanese maple, and I don't have the heart to do anything with Miss Robin. I just let her build because she needs to have a home and raise her babies. So I just let her build there. But I need to wash some windows. I don't know that I'm gonna get that done today. But I thank you for your time today. I thank you for um, looking at my little garden here. Like I said, I'll go back to beauty in a week, but I've got heavy eye drops, and the doc says no really heavy eye filming right now with them. My eyes are quite red, so as you know, I have fuchs dystrophy, so I have to be real careful. I'm needing my surgery, but I haven't had that yet. I just have a lot of issues with my eyes, so I just have to kind of do what I can to keep my channel going if I have issues with my eyes. So that's just my little garden there. So I thank you for watching today, and I want to leave you with some of my favorite words. Go out and make today better than yesterday, and always remember that I love you. And I hope you subscribe to the channel, and just put up with my little bit of gardening there until my eyes do get better. So talk to you later. Bye.